Hey, what's up guys? It's review time for the Redmi Note 5 Pro China variant. It's called the Redmi Note 5 Pro in India, just Redmi Note 5 or Redmi Note 5 AI in China. Yeah, I know, really confusing, but I will be just calling this the Redmi Note 5 China for simplicity. I'm pretty sure that this is going to be the unit that Xiaomi will probably be shipping to other countries such as the Philippines, Bangladesh, Pakistan, anywhere other than India, unfortunately. But anyways, let's move on to the review. To make this review much more interesting, the Redmi Note 5 China will be going up against these guys right here. I did a speed test, battery drain test, and battery charge test with Quick Charge 3.0, along with other stuff that you would really care about. You won't believe the results, guys. Just blew my mind. So much excitement is flowing in my veins right now. I just want to get to it right away. And I just died again. Killed by a girl. No. Before we start, I would just like you to know that this is part 1 of this Mega Redmi Note 5 China review. Yes, I will be covering the camera review in part 2, as it is quite big and has tons of samples. It is truly a beast. Speaking of beast, the Redmi Note 5 China is a beast when it comes to specs. Powering this thing is a Snapdragon 636, which is an octa-core processor and is partnered with an Adreno 509 graphics chip. My configuration has 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigabytes of storage, and it has a whopping 4000 mAh battery. It comes with a beautiful 5.99-inch IPS Full HD Plus display with an aspect ratio of 18:9 and a pixel density of 403 ppi. And here we have the headphone jack, micro USB, and a speaker grill. Sorry, no USB-C right here. And here's the IR blaster. And at the back we have the dual cameras and the fingerprint sensor, which is quite fast and accurate. Same can be said with the face unlock. And yes, it has dual SIM support with an optional microSD card slot to boot. And right below them is an option to turn on the dual 4G voice over LTE, a great feature added to Android Oreo. Speaking of Android Oreo, I am just loving how smooth and speedy this thing is. Swiping has never been this fun. Now most of what you'll get from Oreo are just performance updates. You won't see any major UI changes here, but there's a very interesting new feature here that I will show you. It's the full screen gestures. This will let you navigate your phone iPhone X style. Swipe at the left to go back, swipe up from the bottom to go back to the home screen, and swipe up from the bottom and hold to see the recently opened apps. And just swipe them up to close them. Great! Oreo also provides enhanced battery optimization. 33 degrees Celsius. Let me just verify if that's accurate. Yep, just round it off. Looks good. And now it's time for the speed test. Going up against the Note 5 China is the Oppo F5 and the Huawei Nova 2i, also known as the Huawei Mate 10 Lite and Honor 9i in other countries. Now the fastest here on paper is the Redmi Note 5 China, second is the Nova 2i, and the third is the Oppo F5. I made sure there would be no running apps in the background. First test is with Google Chrome. Wow, that was kind of surprising. The Nova 2i got to it first, Note 5 China second, and Oppo F5 last. And now for YouTube. Wow, now that was totally unexpected right there. The Note 5 China in last place. How come? Now for the settings, this was too quick to evaluate. I had to slow that up to see the results. And just like the Chrome app, my goodness, what is happening? Oh my goodness, what is happening to you, Redmi Note 5 China? What, you don't like Facebook that much? That was quite a slow load. LOL. Okay, now let's load some games. Please tell me this will be better. The Note 5 China definitely needs to own this. If not... I don't know. Oh! There you go. Whoa. For the first time! Woohoo! Looking good here. Now I don't want to get too excited here. Let's see more from another game. This next game is definitely one of my favorites. I don't know about you, but I'm currently not liking how the Note 5 China is performing in this speed test. Only one win so far. No! Here too! Oh, yes! But I'm still not convinced with this. One more test with a game that is currently trending right now. Let me just first clean everything before we start the final test. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the Redmi Note 5 China excelling in gaming loads. Woo. And the Oppo F5 taking its time. Now it's time for some graphics tests with rules of survival. At default, this game was set to high, but first let's take a look at the balance settings. It looks okay. The Note 5 China doesn't even break a sweat here. Now I just set it to high settings with vivid graphics on, and this graphics is definitely better, more detailed, and better looking colors. And yes, still Note 5 China not breaking a sweat here too. Look how smooth it is. Now I bumped it up all the way to excellent graphics. And I also turned on the high FPS mode. The graphics just look stunning here, but you can certainly feel some slowdown here, especially when there are just too much stuff going on the screen. By the way guys, this video can be played at 60 frames per second. You're gonna miss out a lot if you play this on normal. Guys, it's time to see if that 4000 mAh battery is really good. Last phone standing, I'm gonna drain these guys to zero by playing different games. I also made sure that all their screens were at max brightness and also playing at max volume. Played PUBG on medium settings for all free as the Oppo F5 and Huawei Nova 2i can't go to high settings. After 7 minutes of playing, Oppo still at 100, and both Note 5 China and Nova 2i at 98. I know, quite the surprise again. Then I played some more, this time with Asphalt 8. And 53 minutes later, from when we started, Oppo F5 now at 83. Note 5 China at 86 and Nova 2i at 80. After an hour of playing, the Note 5 China reaching 41.5 degrees already. That is just warm, not really that hot. The Nova 2i hotter at 42.2, and the least is the Oppo F5 with just 40.7 degrees. Let me just test again for the Note 5 China. Yep, 41.5. Remember, we started at 33 degrees, and now it's 41.5. So I kept going, and this time playing Temple Run 2. This drain test really took so much time to do, but yeah, it's totally worth it. Time check, 4:33, which is 2 hours and 24 minutes now. All three not even below half. More PUBG. 4 hours and 9 minutes later, Oppo F5 just 2% remaining, Nova 2i at 11%, and the Note 5 China still at 34%. Finally some good numbers here, and the Oppo F5 died at 6:30 AM, which is 4 hours and 21 minutes from where we started. And here the Nova 2i finally decided to kick the bucket at 4 hours and 43 minutes. And it's now 7:45 AM, 5 hours and 36 minutes later, still at 5%. The Note 5 China really not letting me sleep. I haven't slept yet and it's already morning. And at last, 7:54. It finally died at 5 hours and 45 minutes. Here are the results, guys. The Note 5 China on a league of its own, while the other two are somewhat neck to neck. But how about charging? Since we're all drained up, let's charge these babies up. I'm going to first use the adapters that came with the box for each. And I'm going to charge them at the same time by using this extension cord. I need to open them up because there weren't any percentage indicators when they were off. I used an app called BatteryBot, as the app provided great visual assistance for this test. Time check, at 8:22 AM, both the Nova 2i and the Note 5 China on the same charge level, while the Oppo F5 is lagging behind. Let's just speed things up. And when I got to 10%, I wanted to test out the Qualcomm Quick Charge 3.0. I bought an OEM adapter right here from Qualcomm directly, and let's continue the test. Let's speed it up a little bit. And at 9:08 AM, just 4 to 6 minutes from where we started, as you can see, the Note 5 China already pulling away at rapid speed. And an hour and 15 minutes later, here are the results. 2 hours and 6 minutes later, the Note 5 China is nearing 100. You can see that the Oppo F5 is actually doing quite well, but only a 6% difference. Still though, the Note 5 China does have a bigger battery and it should have taken much longer to fill it up. But here, as you can see, it was fairly quick. The Nova 2i really lagged behind here with just 70%. To know if it's charging using quick charge, the icon will show the lightning symbol with a circle wrapping around it. If you just use a regular charger, it will not have that circle, just the lightning symbol. And there you have it, the complete battery test for the Redmi Note 5 China. Can I get a like, please? Now how about the sound on this thing? It only has one speaker. Let's see how loud it can get. Okay, the loudest was at 103.5 decibels. Let's see how it fares against the iPhone X's dual speaker. It only got 102.9. The Note 5 China definitely louder, but does it sound better? Okay, let's try the iPhone X. And yep, the iPhone X sounds way better, crisper, and I could hear more instruments playing. Now this is only part 1 of the Redmi Note 5 China review. I'm gonna cover the camera in great detail in part 2, but here's a quick sneak peek of the camera. Enjoy. Well, that is pretty much it for part 1 of this mega review on the Redmi Note 5 China. Part 2 coming right up. Let me know, guys, what you want to know about the camera on the Note 5 China in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up, and yes, subscribe now so that you won't miss any of our great content. This is Vince Domingo from TechBeans, and I'll see you on the next video.